Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I am back with a new live stream. My name is Tausif Anam, and I welcome you all to my channel. This channel is about social and political issues, both domestic and international. So if you've watched my videos before and you're coming back to watch this live stream, thank you so very much for your continued support. And to those who are tuning in for the first time, I hope you will subscribe and stay connected with me. So thank you so very much. My friends, I am going to be discussing some very important issues today. I'll be talking about Donald Trump, I'll be talking about Joe Biden, and I will also be talking about Barack Obama. And so please stay connected. Don't go anywhere. Stay here with me. I know it's Friday night. And to those in the East Coast, it's already Saturday morning for you because it's 11:04 p.m. here in the Central Time Zone, which means it's past midnight in the Eastern Time Zone. So thank you if you are taking time away from other things other things that people do on a Friday night to come here and to join this live stream. So I appreciate you all for being here. Okay, let's see. DK is here. Hello, DK. DK just gave me the first thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Maybe I should wait for another minute for more people to join, and then I will go into the discussion. All right. So if you are here, please introduce yourself in the live chat window. I do monitor the live chat window as I'm doing the live stream, and I will try to respond to your questions and comments. So please join me and please participate. Okay, 20 more seconds and I'll get into the discussion. So DK, thank you for being here, and all others who are here. Gerlina is here. Gerlina writes, good evening. Hello, Gerlina. Thank you for being here. Okay, few more seconds and I'm going to start. Okay, my friends, let's get started. We are 3 minutes into the live stream, and I will be pausing again soon to respond to your questions and comments. So Donald Trump has made a visit to Georgia, which, my friends, we know that it's a state that has been severely affected by Hurricane Helene. And if you're watching this, then I'm sure you'll agree with me that Donald Trump really cares about the people. He cares about the people of this country. And going back years ago, he cared about, now I'm referring to the past, he always cared about the people of this country, which is why he ran for office the first time. Remember when he announced his candidacy years ago, when he was running for president for the first time? Why did he run? Why did he give up his life of luxury to run for public office? And we know what happened when he decided to run for office. Even a lot of his friends did not like it, did not like the new Donald Trump, the new Republican Donald Trump who was running for president. And so we know that people who previously, were friends with or wanted to be friends with Trump, they started expressing their opposition to Trump because he was running as a Republican. He was running for the office of the president. And so Donald Trump had a life of comfort, a life of luxury, and he gave up that comfort and that luxury to jump into the race for the White House. Why did he do that? Why did he take that huge step? Because he cares about the people of the country. He always did. And then after he was elected president, he continued to care about the American people, which is why every day he worked very hard to make America great again. Because as he was running, he said that if he's elected, he's going to make America great again. And when he was elected, that's what he did. He tried every day to make America great again. And now he is not in the White House. Right at this moment, he is not in the White House. Earlier today, he was not in the White House because now he's a former president. He's not the current president, but he continues to care about the people. He continues to care about the people. And that's why, my friends, I believe that we need Donald Trump as our 47th president. So having said that, Trump visited Georgia today. And why did he do that? Because he cares about the people. He cares about the American people, including those who have been severely affected by Hurricane Helene. And so in Georgia today, Donald Trump appeared with Governor Brian Kemp, and this is quite significant. Trump and Brian Kemp appearing together. This is very, very significant, my friends. Obviously, we know that Brian Kemp and Donald Trump, they have had some strong disagreements in the past, and I think that's something that people who pay attention to what's happening in politics, they already know this. There was a lot of tension between the two of them, but right now it's different. Right now the focus is on unity. Absolutely, the focus is on unity. And a sign of unity is the fact that Brian Kemp endorsed Donald Trump. For the last few years, they have had disagreements. There was a lot of tension between the two of them, but they kept everything aside. Brian Kemp, he endorsed Donald Trump back in August of 2024. And so Kemp is supporting Trump for president. But let me tell you, this visit, Donald Trump's visit to Georgia today, this was not about the campaign. It was not about the campaign. Yes, the campaign season is here, and things are heating up as we approach November 5th of 2024, as we approach Election Day. The campaign is heating up. Kamala Harris and her team, they're out campaigning. Donald Trump and his team, they're out campaigning. We saw the vice presidential debate not too long ago, and it was J.D. Vance, Trump's running mate, versus Tim Walz, Kamala Harris's running mate. And so they had a debate. And so things are very heated when you talk about the election. But Donald Trump's visit to Georgia, I know Georgia is a battleground state. We all know that. But this visit to Georgia was not about the race for the White House. This visit was not about the upcoming presidential election. This visit, Donald Trump's visit to Georgia, was the result of Trump's love for the people of this country. This visit was about the fact that Trump wants to help those in need. And we know there are many people who have been affected by Hurricane Helene, and the recovery will take a long time. It's going to take a long time for people to recover, from the effects of this massive hurricane that took place. So Trump wants to help those in need, and which is why he was in Georgia. And we know, my friends, many people in Georgia are suffering as a result of the widespread damage caused by Hurricane Helene. And during his visit, Trump said this. During his visit, he said, "I'm worried about the people, not the vote." This is a true leader. A true leader who says, "I'm worried about the people, not the vote. I'm worried about the people. A lot of people missing. It's a bad one. This was a bad one, bad storm, maybe the worst." This is what Donald Trump said during his visit. So this is a leader who truly, truly, truly cares about the people of this country. This exactly is the kind of leader we need in the White House. This is the kind of leader we need in the Oval Office. This is the kind of leader who should be the commander in chief of the United States of America, the greatest country in the world. Do you agree with me, my friends? Do you agree with me? Let me know. I know lots of people are here. I have not paused to look at all the comments and questions that are coming in, but I see James is here, Chris Cox is here, Claudia Greenwood is here, William Miller is here, Jacksonville is here. Okay, who else is here? Yunus is here, Minnie is here, Nolan is here, John is here, Hashmark is here, and I'm just reading all the names without looking at the details of all the comments. I know there are many Trump supporters here who are watching this channel. Okay, freedom-loving Americans supporting Donald Trump for president. Freedom-loving Americans who understand, those who are watching this video, freedom-loving people, they understand the importance of the election that's coming up, November 2024. It's coming up. We are already, it's already October 4th. And if you are in the Eastern time zone, it's already October 5th, a month away from the election, my friends. You all understand that this is the election that is going to decide our future. I know you have heard it before many times. People have said, oh, this election is the most important election. This is the most, and we've heard that. Election after election, we've heard that. But this, the election that is coming up, the election season is already here. Many people have already received absentee ballots. I can't speak for all the states, but here in Wisconsin, people have already received absentee ballots. And so this is the season. And the decisions that we're going to make now will determine our future. On one hand, you've got Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, okay? An absolutely confused team. They don't know what's going on. They don't have policy ideas, Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. Absolutely clueless individuals. They don't know what they're going to do. Their single focus is to get more power. Kamala Harris is the VP. She wants a promotion. She's the worst vice president in the history of vice presidents, I think. And now she wants a promotion. She wants to be the president. And Tim Walz, I don't know what to say about Tim Walz. Clueless individual, doesn't know what's going on, no policy ideas. I mean, if you don't believe me, just look at the replay of his debate performance. And so this Harris Walz team, they want to be, at the head of the executive branch of government. So that's one route, okay? That's one route. It's going to lead to more inflation, higher gas prices, even worse border crisis than the absolute worst crisis that we have already seen. It's going to be worse than that, okay? Our relationship with our international allies will become more weak. Crime will probably go up even more. So that's the route if you choose Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. And on the other hand, you've got Donald Trump, the greatest leader, Donald Trump, who has chosen J.D. Vance as his running mate. So if you vote for Trump, then we will head towards economic stability. We'll have affordable groceries. Okay, you can actually walk into a grocery store. If you vote for Trump, if he is back in the White House, you will be able to walk into a grocery store and look at the prices and say to yourself, you know what? This is so much better. I can actually afford this. Remember the 4 years when Trump was in office. Those were excellent years. So we will be returning to economic stability. We will have lower gas prices. We will be energy independent. We will have a strong southern border, and uh, we will have stronger relationship with our international allies. So that's the other route. So it's up to us to decide. Do we want to go with Harris Walls, or do we want to go with Trump Vance? For peace, prosperity, and freedom, choose Donald Trump and JD Vance, my friends. So that's what I'm saying here, that Trump is the leader who truly cares about the people. If you look at, as I said, Trump is not in the White House right now. Biden is in the White House. But when you look at the actions of Trump and Biden, which leader looks like a real president? Which leader looks like he's in charge? Trump looks presidential. It's obvious. I don't have to tell you that. You already know this. You already know this. Trump looks presidential. As he visited Georgia, he looked presidential. When he came to Wisconsin, in Dane County, where I live, he visited Dane County. And I told you that I had the great honor of leading the Pledge of Allegiance at Donald Trump's event. It was on Tuesday in Waunakee, Wisconsin. Waunakee is it's a beautiful community located in Dane County, Wisconsin. Okay? Waunakee is just outside Madison. Madison is the city in which I live. Waunakee is just very close to Madison, just, few minutes. And Trump came to Waunakee, Wisconsin. I had the great honor of being on stage and reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. It was such a wonderful, wonderful feeling. I cannot express it fully. Okay, you will find the picture of me on stage on my YouTube channel. I posted it. You'll also find the picture on social media. If you go to Facebook, if you go to X, if you go to Instagram, I've posted the picture. So I had the great honor of leading the Pledge of Allegiance on stage. And so I was part of that event, Donald Trump's historic visit to Dane County. The last time a Republican presidential candidate who visited Dane County, who it was Bob Dole in 1996. 1996, Bob Dole came to Dane County for a campaign event. And since then, no Republican presidential candidate has visited Dane County. And then it was Trump on Tuesday who came to Dane County. 1996, Bob Dole came to Dane County for a campaign event. And after all these years, Donald Trump, the Democrats have visited Dane County because this is blue area. This is like a Democrat heavy area. But for the first time since 1996, for the first time since Bob Dole's 1996 campaign visit to Dane County, it's Donald Trump as a presidential candidate. It was Donald Trump, Republican presidential candidate, who visited Dane County on Tuesday. And that's why I keep telling you, it was a significant event. It was a historic event. And I feel so fortunate because I had the great honor of leading the Pledge of Allegiance on stage at Donald Trump's event. So, my friends, Donald Trump is the real presidential figure. He is the true leader. And so when you see what Trump is doing versus what Biden is doing in the aftermath of Hurricane Helene, Trump is the presidential figure. I wish he was in the White House making decisions right at this moment. But right now we have Biden in the White House, and what can I say about Biden? An absolutely failed president. Okay? Look at how much the American people are suffering. Look at how much the American people, the adverse situations that they are facing, the struggles that they are facing in the aftermath of Hurricane Helene. And what is the Biden-Harris administration doing? They are slow to act. They are slow to deploy resources. There are many concerns. There are so many concerns. So, my friends, during his visit, Donald Trump said, "I am worried about the people, not the vote." He said, "I am worried about the people. A lot of people missing." Yes, a lot of people have died and a lot of people are still missing. Can you imagine if your loved one is missing? A spouse, a parent, a child, a friend, a sibling. If somebody you love, somebody you care about, if that individual is missing, I mean, can you imagine if your family members are missing? I mean, this is the reality in the southeast part of the country right now, my friends. And so we need leadership right now. And we don't have a real leader. We have Biden in the White House. Biden's not a real leader. Trump is the real leader. And so reportedly, Trump visited the Emergency Operations Center, Columbia County, after arriving in Augusta, Georgia. Okay. Both Donald Trump and Brian Kemp received briefing on Hurricane Helene's severe impacts. Trump also spoke before the press, and he praised Brian Kemp. This is wonderful. It is wonderful. You know, I have been following, I mean, I've been in politics for many years. I studied political science. In the undergrad, in graduate school, I studied public affairs. I have been involved in politics for many years now. And I understand that things happened which led to Donald Trump and Brian Kemp not having a very smooth relationship. But I am so glad that Donald Trump and Brian Kemp appeared together and that they're supporting each other. This is so wonderful. Trump cares about the people, and his visit to Georgia truly showed that. He does care about the people, my friends. By the way, I have to pause and let you know, please like this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you want to support this channel, do you know how you can do it? Very simple. If you want to support this channel, if you like what I'm saying, even if you don't like what I'm saying, but you believe in freedom of speech, if you believe in dialogue, if you believe in learning from each other, if you believe in sharing information, if you believe in having healthy debate, if you believe in having constructive conversation, please support this channel. And the way you can support this channel is by giving this video a thumbs up and by subscribing. Subscription is very important. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button, because the more you subscribe, the more subscribers I have, the more people I can reach. So please support this channel by giving this video a thumbs up and by subscribing. So, my friends, as I was saying, at a time like this, we need Donald Trump as president. Okay, I will at this point take a small break. Don't go anywhere, because I have a poll question for you. If you've been following my channel, you know that I ask poll questions. So we are 24 minutes into the live stream. Sometimes I post the poll question at the start of the live stream. Sometimes I do it somewhere in the middle. So I'm going to be posting a poll question. So don't go anywhere. And I will be discussing this question later on in the live stream. But I want to first see how people respond. And the poll question will be open until the end of the live stream. So towards the end of the live stream, I'm going to be wrapping up. I will let you know that beforehand. I'll say, hey, I'm going to close the poll questions. If you have not voted already, do so. So I'm going to give you that reminder before I close the poll question. So I'm going to post the question. Just give me 1 second. I have to type it. And then I want to hear what you have to say. So the question is, very simple question. There's a lot of, hold on. There's a lot of discussion about the fact that Kamala Harris has not done a press conference since becoming the Democratic nominee for president, okay? Trump, on one hand, is always, open to talking to the media. He answers reporters' questions. He talks to the media. But Kamala Harris, being the current vice president and the Democratic nominee for president, she is avoiding press conference. She is not doing a press conference. So my question is, do you think that Kamala Harris will do a press conference before Election Day? Election Day, obviously 2024. Do you think that Kamala Harris will do a press conference before Election Day 2024? Yes or no? I want you to share your thoughts. If you ask me, I think that Kamala Harris will not do a press conference. That's just my guess. Okay, because weeks have gone by. She has not done a press conference, so I don't think she is going to do one before Election Day. She's going to try to hide from the media as much as possible. And part of her strategy to hide from the media is to not do a press conference. So if you ask me to respond to my own poll question, I would say no. Okay. But I want to hear what you have to say. So 35 votes in already. Please vote. I would appreciate that. And let me know your thoughts. Okay. So the question is, do you think that Kamala Harris will do a press conference before Election Day 2024? Okay. Yes or no? If you ask me, my answer is no. But once again, I want to hear your thoughts. So 39 votes in, 40 votes in already. Let's get hundreds of votes in today. I would appreciate that. I know 171 people are watching right now. And that number keeps fluctuating because I think it was almost close to 300 just a little while ago. Then it went down and then it goes up again. So it varies as more people come, as some people leave. Now it's over 210, 217 actually. So that number will fluctuate, and whoever's tuning in, okay, and whoever will tune in, I will encourage everyone to please vote in the poll. It is important. These polls that I do, it really tells you what people are thinking. Okay? I mean, this is a poll, a very simple poll. I have poll questions during every live stream, and it's just a very simple method. I post a question, there are two options, and you just have to pick. Okay? And it's transparent because you can see what's going on, and I post and I let people know the answer at the end of the live stream just before I conclude the live stream. So, the answer, you don't have to wait for a few days. You know the answer, okay? During the same live stream. So please vote in the polls and encourage others to do the same. Okay, I know that I have not been able to look at the live chat window, but I see Michael Brown is here. Wonderful. Drew is here. Keith is here. David is here. Sansi is here. Focus and Keep It on the Policies is here. Hello, Focus. It's been a while, I think, since I've seen you during a live stream, if I'm not mistaken. Focus, great to see that you're back. Thank you. Let's see. There are many other viewers. Colton is here. Texas Gina is here. Amanda is here. Wonderful. William Miller, Heidi Smith. Awesome. I know I will not be able to mention each and every name because a lot of viewers are commenting in the live chat window. So I apologize if I miss mentioning your comment, but know one thing very clearly, my friend. Let me tell you this. I appreciate all of the support that I get from you. Okay? When I see those likes, when I see those subscriptions, when I read your wonderful comments, I know that you are supporting me, that you like what I'm doing, that you enjoy participating in the discussion. So really, that's what gives me energy. That's what gives me energy. And, I do these live streams late at night. So after a very busy day, after everything that goes on during a day and in the evening, I come here and do a live stream. Where do I get the energy to do that? I get the energy from all of you because you show your support. You support my channel, and your kind words and your words of encouragement give me the strength and the determination to do these live streams. So I appreciate it. Thank you so very much. And Sherry is here. And please help me spread the message, like and subscribe, and also word of mouth. As you are having conversations with your family members, your friends, your coworkers, just let them know, hey, there's a guy, he's from Wisconsin, originally from Bangladesh, legal immigrant, naturalized U.S. citizen. He lives in Wisconsin, and he shares his thoughts on the current affairs, the social and political issues, domestic and international. And he does these live streams almost every night. You may want to check it out. So tell your friends about my channel. That's the only way you can support it. Thank you, my friends. So let me move forward with the discussion. And I do know that people are voting, 124 votes in already in about 5 minutes. So overwhelming response. Please continue. The question is, do you think that Kamala Harris will do a press conference before Election Day 2024? The choices are yes and no. And so far, 61% of the respondents have said no. My answer is also no. Let's see what people say, okay? So my friends, I do want to emphasize this, and you already know this, so and I'm sure many of you are already doing what I'm about to tell you, but I still have to tell you because I think it is so important. We have to continue to pray for those who have been affected by Hurricane Helene. This has been like really no words to describe. This has been such a devastating hurricane, such a devastating hurricane. And people are suffering. People are suffering. A lot of people are in pain. A lot of lives have been lost. My friends, reportedly more than 220 people have died. More than 220 people have died. More than 220 lives lost as a result of Hurricane Helene. We have to pray for the departed souls. We have to pray for those who have lost their loved ones, my friends. Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, states severely impacted by Hurricane Helene. And let me ask you this. Anyone here who's watching, hold on. Anyone here who's watching, who's from Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, or Virginia? Anyone here? Anyone here who's from Florida? Anyone here who's from Georgia? Let me know. Anyone here who's from South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, please let me know. William writes Georgia. Charlene writes yes. William Miller writes Virginia. Who else? Who else? The scientist, a viewer named The Scientist writes Florida. Okay, you're from Florida. Okay. Gwen Cooper writes, I'm in North Carolina. Gwen, what is the situation in North Carolina, Gwen? Please share with us. I'm going to do my best to try to read the comments and to keep up with the comments, but even if I can't right away, I will read it afterwards. And, even if I can't repeat your comment, I know that others who are participating in the live chat, they will be able to read it. So please share some updates. Claudia Greenwood is from North Carolina. Chris is from East Coast, Virginia. Owen Williams is in North Carolina. Sansi writes, I'm in Tennessee from Asheville, North Carolina. What is going on? Please share some information. We are praying. We are praying for everyone. We are praying for each and every person affected by Hurricane Helene. And even if you live somewhere else, maybe you live in a state somewhere different. Let's say you live in Wisconsin. Let's say you live in Idaho. Let's say you live in Washington State. Let's say you live in Oregon or California. But you have a friend or you have a loved one. You have someone you love, someone you care about who has been affected by Hurricane Helene. We are praying for you. We are praying for everyone who has been directly or indirectly affected by Hurricane Helene. We will continue to pray. We will continue to keep those people in our thoughts and in our prayers. And I know that there are many efforts going on right now to provide assistance, to raise funds to help those who have been affected by Hurricane Helene, and to make sure that they get the essential supplies. Because, right now, the crisis, if I start talking about it, it's not possible to describe the intensity of the crisis. Property damage, homes washed away, many people missing, many unaccounted for. Roads completely damaged, communities completely devastated. People don't have access to internet. People are not able to communicate. People are waiting for help, waiting for supplies. People are waiting for access to clean water and food and medical care. So many people are suffering right now. And so we must continue to pray for those who have been affected by Hurricane Helene. This is devastation, my friends. And it's heartbreaking when I read about what's going on in the southeast corner of our country. In addition to more than 220 deaths, and this is a figure that continues to increase. Very, very unfortunate, heartbreaking. The number of deaths, that number continues to climb. And there are many missing. So in addition to more than 220 deaths, there are many who are still unaccounted for. Many people are missing. Communities are facing devastation. People, as I said, do not have access to basic supplies, clean water, food, shelter. Catastrophic situation. We must continue to pray. My friends, I believe in the power of prayers. I will continue to pray, and I encourage you all to continue to pray as well. Please pray. Keep those people in your thoughts. And if you have a way of helping them, with supplies, through volunteer work, by providing funds, just, do what you think you can to help those in need. They are our fellow Americans. They need help. And we must do what we can to help, my friends. Trump visited Georgia to learn more about the situation and what's being done to help those who have been affected by the hurricane. Now, I will tell you one thing, and this is my opinion. You can disagree with me, you can agree with me, you can share your thoughts, but I believe that the executive branch of the federal government has not done their job properly. What is the executive branch of federal government really doing to help those in desperate need? The federal government, with Joe Biden in charge, and not just Biden. Whenever you mention Biden, you have to mention Harris. Remember, they call it the Biden-Harris administration. So whenever I say Biden, even if I don't mention Harris, just assume that I'm mentioning Harris. It's the Biden-Harris administration. It's not just the Biden administration, the Biden-Harris administration. So what is the Biden-Harris administration doing? They have not responded quickly, and the Biden-Harris administration's response to Hurricane Helene's devastating impacts have not been sufficient. They are not quick to respond. They are not deploying the resources needed to help the people who are in desperate need of help. I read this in the news that two Republican senators, Tom Tillis and Ted Budd, are calling for the administration to appoint a military leader to lead the recovery effort. Have you seen that? Also, I gotta tell you this, and you're gonna find this shocking, my friends. I'm going to share with you some information which some of you may have already seen, but for those who don't know about this yet, you are going to be shocked when I tell you what I'm about to tell you. The Biden administration has spent more than $650 million on FEMA's border-related programs in fiscal year 2024. Can you believe that? I want to hear your thoughts, my friends. So please share with me what you are thinking. I would appreciate that. And I will repeat, okay, for those who missed what I said. The Biden administration, the Biden-Harris administration, I should say, the Biden-Harris administration has spent more than $650 million on FEMA's border-related programs in fiscal year 2024. Since taking office, the Biden-Harris administration has spent around $1.5 billion on FEMA's border-related programs. 1.5 billion with a B, $1.5 billion in FEMA's border-related program. So what exactly is the priority of the Biden administration? Or I should say once again, sorry, I made the mistake. Biden-Harris administration. What exactly is the priority of the Biden-Harris administration? Do they care about the American people? Do you think that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, they care about the American people? Or do they just care about the illegal immigrants? Illegal immigrants, people who are here in our country illegally. They have no permission to be here. They have no visa. They have no authorization. They are here illegally. Illegal aliens, illegal immigrants. You know what the Democrats call them? Do you know what the Democrats call the illegals? They call them newcomers. That is unacceptable. That is unacceptable. Newcomers, they are not newcomers. They are illegals. Illegal aliens. Illegal immigrants. They are not newcomers. You know who's a newcomer? A newcomer is someone who comes in legally. Someone who has a visa, someone who has proper passport, proper paperwork, someone who either gets an immigrant visa or, is here on a visit, maybe a tourist visa, or maybe here on business legally. Anyone who comes here legally, right? They are here legally. And newcomers, the real newcomers are those who have proper immigrant visa and they are coming here to live and work here by following immigration laws. That's a newcomer. Okay? A legal immigrant is a newcomer who just landed here, who came here and is looking forward to building a life here legally, properly. That's a newcomer. All those who cross the Rio Grande and they sneak in, they jump across the border, they walk in illegally, they violate our nation's immigration laws. They are not newcomers. They are illegals. Illegal aliens, illegal immigrants. You pick your term. You can call them illegal aliens. You can call them illegal immigrants. They are illegals. Do you agree with me, my friends? Let me know. Let me know. The Democrats call the illegals newcomers. Completely unacceptable. Completely unacceptable. But this is what the Democrats do. They use language. They try to justify the open border. Newcomer. That is absolute nonsense. The illegals are not newcomers. The illegals are going to be deported. You know when? You know when the illegals are going to be deported? When Trump is back in the White House. When Trump is back in the White House as the President of the United States. Do you want to see Trump back in the White House as the President of the United States? Do you want to see that? Do you want to see Donald J. Trump as the 47th President of the United States of America? Let me know, my friends. Let me know. And don't forget to vote. Charlene writes yes, absolutely. Amanda is saying Trump 2024. Claudia Greenwood supports Trump, writing yes, Trump 2024. Papa writes, a viewer named Papa writes yes. Owen Williams writes yes, 47. Chandler Tompkins writes Trump 2024. Angela writes yes. William Miller writes, let's go Donald Trump. Absolutely. Let's go Trump. Let's go Trump. Overwhelming support for Donald Trump. Angie Mitchell is here. Hello, Angie. Angie writes, Trump Vance. Absolutely. That's the winning ticket. Trump Vance. My friends, if you have not subscribed yet, please do so. Please subscribe to my channel. That is how you can support this channel, my friends, by subscribing. Please do so. I would appreciate that. I have a lot more to talk about. Don't go anywhere. 69 likes on this video already. 70 right now. Can I get 30 more likes? Can we get it to 100? The sooner the better. Can we get it to 100? Can I get 100 likes, my friends? I would appreciate that. So far tonight, we are 47 minutes into this live stream. Not even an hour. 47 minutes into this live stream, more than 9,500 people have tuned in already. And this is possible because of your likes, your subscriptions, and your support, my friends. So please continue to support my channel. I know some people make fun of me in the live chat window and they say, stop begging, stop begging. I am not begging, my friends. I am humbly asking for your support. And I have the right to ask for your support. And if you want to support me, you will, and you can, by hitting the thumbs up and by subscribing. My friends, the Biden-Harris administration did not respond quickly. We knew that a hurricane was coming. We knew for days that a dangerous hurricane is coming and the impacts would be devastating. We knew about Hurricane Helene. People kept talking about it. The people who are experts on weather, on different TV networks, people were talking about it. The reporters were giving updates. What's going to happen? And so we knew this is not a surprise. There's advanced technology for us to be able to track an incoming hurricane. Usually people know days before the hurricane makes landfall. We know if it's a category 1, category 4, category 5, category 3. We know the wind speed, we know the position of the hurricane. There's so much of advanced technology for us to be able to get updates and to know what the likely impacts may be. And so this administration, the Biden-Harris administration, they knew that this hurricane was coming. Why did they not prepare? And in the aftermath, now we see absolutely slow response. The Biden-Harris administration, they have not deployed the resources needed on the ground in the areas affected by Hurricane Helene. And Harris wants to be the president. Harris wants a promotion. She is the worst vice president in the history of this country. And the worst vice president wants a promotion, wants to be the president. Are you, the American voters, will you be rejecting Kamala Harris this November? Let me know. Let me know. Write reject Harris, vote Trump. Write this. 4 words. Reject Harris, vote Trump. Reject Harris, vote Trump. Reject Harris, vote Trump. Repeat, my friends. Reject Harris, vote Trump. Rob writes, I will reject. Okay, thank you. A viewer writes, reject Harris. A viewer writes, vote Trump. T. Wolf writes, reject Harris, vote Trump. Charlene writes, reject Harris, vote Trump. Fallway Back writes, reject Harris, vote Trump. Oh, Fallway Back, sorry, I read that wrong. Fallway Back actually wants to vote Harris. Okay, all right. Well, you're free to decide who you want to vote for. But let me tell you, as I said previously, if you vote for Harris, you're basically voting for higher inflation, higher gas prices, open border, and just absolute devastation. That's what a Harris presidency will do to our country. Harris presidency will make grocery prices so high that people are going to starve. Okay? So a vote for Harris is a vote for starvation. A vote for Harris is a vote for inflation. A vote for Harris is a vote for lawlessness and border crisis. Okay? What I'm telling you is the truth, my friends. I am sharing facts. I am telling the truth. You can go fact check me. Fact check me. I'm not afraid of being fact checked. You know why? Because I believe in the power of the truth. And I'm spreading facts. I'm telling the truth. I'm giving you accurate information. Accuracy is the key, my friends. Accurate information. To be able to make informed decisions, we have to know accurate information. And that is what I'm trying to provide you. What I'm telling you is based on facts, and you can just read history. You can search for the truth, and you'll know that Tausif Anam is telling you the truth. If you don't believe me, go and look for the information. And you will know, hey, you know what? That guy on YouTube, I listened to him one day. He's actually telling the truth. That's what you'll say about me. You can go fact check me, my friends. Go and fact check me. Okay? All right, let's see. So, my friends, the Biden-Harris administration has done an extremely poor job when it comes to hurricane response. Extremely poor job, okay? People are suffering, people need help. And the Biden-Harris administration has failed to provide the help, the resources that people need. People who have been affected by Hurricane Helene. So, really, this administration is a complete mess, an absolute mess. An absolute mess, the worst administration in the history of presidential administrations, my friend. Let me tell you that. Okay. I'm going to be talking about the next topic, but before that, I want to stop here a little bit and read some of your comments. By the way, have you subscribed yet? If you have not done so, please do so. I'm at 93 likes, just 7 short of 100. Let's make it a century. 7 more likes, my friends. I would appreciate your support. It actually helps. Every time you hit the like button, okay, the more likes on this video, the more people I can reach. And I want to reach more and more people so that I can spread the message of peace, prosperity, and freedom. Let's see some comments here. Sal writes thumbs down. Sal, you want to give this video thumbs down? You know what? For every thumbs down, I'm going to get way more thumbs up. Every time you give me my video thumbs down, there are many more people who will give this video thumbs up. So I have complete confidence. Michael Brown, thank you always for your support, Michael Brown. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Okay, so I don't know how many of you saw this, but oh, by the way, 103 likes. See, it was just 93. I was asking for 7 likes, and now it's 103. This is what I'm talking about. Overwhelming support. Overwhelming support. Overwhelming support for this channel. Overwhelming support for freedom of speech. Thank you, my friends. I want to mention that Joe Biden has made a surprise visit. Do you know what he did? Any idea what Joe Biden did? He made a surprise visit. I'm just giving you a clue. I'm going to give you the details, but do you have any idea what he did? Any idea? Any idea? Joe Biden entered the White House briefing room on Friday, which is earlier today, although we are 1 minute away from Saturday here in the Central Time Zone. Joe Biden entered the White House briefing room on Friday. Reportedly, this was his first appearance during a White House press briefing since he took office in January of 2021. Oh my God. I am going to let you digest that piece of information for a little bit, okay? Maybe I should pause here for a bit and let you digest it. Digest the information that I just presented. Joe Biden, okay? As he is known by Sleepy Joe, Trump calls him Sleepy Joe. You can call him Sleepy Joe or Joe Biden. It's up to you. He was not so sleepy, just to be fair, he was not sleepy because obviously he walked into the White House press briefing. Maybe he had some tea before that, right? Maybe he had some tea. That's why he's like, oh, you know what? Instead of going to bed and just sleeping, let's walk into the White House briefing room. Let's just do that. So I think he had some tea or some coffee. By the way, I'm drinking green tea. So I think Joe Biden decided, I'm going to have some coffee, some medium roast or light roast or dark roast. I don't know. By the way, what's your favorite type of coffee? Do you like strong coffee or, particular flavor? Let me know in the live chat. Okay? But I'm sure, I'm guessing Joe Biden had some strong coffee and the caffeine had strong effect, and that's why he decided, oh, I got energy. I'm gonna go into the White House briefing room. I'm gonna face the press. I'm gonna talk to the reporters. All right. So that's what Joe did. This was his first appearance during a White House press briefing since he took office in January of 2021. Now, you may be wondering, why in the world did Joe Biden all of a sudden, what happened to him? Why did he choose to make an appearance in the briefing room? I mean, really, that's a fair question to ask. What happened? Why did Joe Biden all of a sudden he decided to make an appearance? Really, right? Okay, so I don't understand why this viewer named Nam Nahi Bolunga is yeah, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Nam Nahi Bolunga? or is it Nam Nahi Bolunga, or is Nam Nahi Bolunga? I don't know. So Bolunga is writing the same comment over and over again. So Bolunga, I'm not sure why you're doing that. But it's okay. I read your message. So if the purpose was to draw attention, you got it right. That I did pay attention. So I hope you don't repeat the same comment. So you wanted to draw attention. You did. Okay. So thank you for commenting. So what I was saying. Okay. So the person called me uncle. All right. Oh, so I'm uncle. Namnahi Bolunga writes, okay, uncle. Oh, I didn't know I have a nephew named Namnahi Bolunga. All right. Or a niece, or I don't know. I can't even tell the gender from the screen name, Namnahi Bolunga. Anyway, you got my attention. Please don't repeat the same comment. Anyway, thank you for watching. So as I was saying, why did Joe Biden all of a sudden decide to make this appearance? If you have any thoughts, about it, you can share. Let's see. I'm reading a comment here. Hold on. Stay here with me. Don't go anywhere. Okay. People want me to continue speaking rather than, focus on some of the unnecessary comments that are coming in. Meaningful comments and questions are great, and I know there are many of them, but some of the comments are just repetitions, right? People repeating the same thing over and over again. I'm not going to, spend my time on those. So, as I was saying, my friends, why did Biden make such an appearance? Biden is clearly not happy about retiring. He's a senior citizen. He's like, but Trump is also a senior citizen, but Trump is so sharp. Trump is so energetic. Trump is so focused. He's so smart. He's so brilliant. He's intelligent. But Biden, on the other hand, Biden is dull. Biden is unfit for office. Biden, he can't even coherently answer questions. He makes a lot of gaffes. He's confused. Sometimes he doesn't know which way to turn to exit the stage. We've seen that, right? We've seen videos after videos. You can actually find video collage of all the weird Biden moments. I'm sure YouTube also has a lot of those videos here. But Biden clearly is not happy about retiring. I mean, who wants to give up power? He wants to stay in power. He wants to be the president of the United States. Mr. President, Mr. Joe Biden wants to be the president. By the way, going back to 2020, still many questions about what happened election night 2020. And that's why when people ask me, who is the president? My answer is, Trump is my president. But Joe Biden somehow he ended up with the official title of president. Okay? Is he the president? I'll let you answer that. But for me, Trump is the president. He is my president. And Joe Biden somehow managed to get the title of US president. That's all I will say. Because there are many questions about 2020. Still, here we are, approaching the end of 2024. We still don't have the answers to many questions about the 2020 election. So with that, let me tell you, Biden, he's not happy about retiring. He was hoping to stay in power because, I think Biden likes it. Every time someone says, Mr. President, Biden's like, oh my God, I'm the president. I'm so happy. That's what Biden enjoys. He wants to be the president. He wants to continue to be the president. And so He's not happy about the fact that he was forced to suspend his campaign. Remember, all the Democrats, they put pressure on Biden to just suspend his campaign and to walk away from the presidential race. So Biden had no other choice. He was losing support from within his own party, so he decided to suspend his campaign, but he is not happy about it. He is not happy. Maybe Biden, like, sometimes when he goes to bed and, he's trying to sleep, maybe he thinks, oh my God, why did I suspend the campaign? I wanted to be the president for a second term. But, that obviously wouldn't have happened, because if it would have been Trump versus Biden, let's say Harris wouldn't be the nominee, let's say, Biden would continue to run, we know that Biden would lose to Trump, right? But anyway, we know history that Biden suspended his campaign and now Harris is the nominee. And I hope Harris loses. But Biden, he clearly wants to continue to be the president. And so there's this other thing, I think the fact that so many people have said that Biden is unfit for office, he's unfit to serve in the office of the president. I think by making an appearance in the press briefing room, Biden wants to prove that he is fit for office. He's fit for office. That's what he wants to prove. And that's why, he walked into the briefing room and he wanted to show the world, hey, look at me. I'm Joe. I'm not sleepy. I'm not Sleepy Joe. Okay? I'm fit for office. That's what he wanted to project strength. He wanted to project that he's sharp, that he's strong, that he's focused, that he knows what's going on. Because people say, hey, Biden has no idea what is going on. He's busy having ice cream and being sleepy. And so Biden walked into the press briefing room because he wanted to show strength. He wanted to show that he's fit, that he's strong, that he's focused. And although he's retiring after the completion of the current term that he has, I think Biden still wants to prove that he's fit and that he's capable of serving in the office that he currently has. Okay, but anyway, it was a big surprise. I was surprised that Biden walked into the briefing room. He faced the reporters, although I must say that the reporters are usually, they give Biden easy questions, right? Talk about media bias. And, there are many reporters, many members of the media who are wonderful, but we know that there are many members of the media who are clearly biased. They are partisan, and they give the Democrats easy questions. They give Joe Biden easy questions, whereas if they get Trump, they ask Trump all kinds of, they try to ask Trump gotcha questions, but sometimes the questions that they ask Trump, okay, the left-leaning media members, the questions they ask Trump are biased, and you can feel the bias, you can see the bias, you can understand the bias from the questions they ask Trump, and really they're always after Trump. But when it comes to asking questions to Biden, the questions are easy, the questions are soft. Okay, so clearly there's bias. So Joe Biden made his appearance before the press. On the other hand, Kamala is still trying to stay away from reporters. Kamala Harris doesn't want to face the reporters. Okay, she chose Tim Walz, absolutely awful running mate, Tim Walz. This guy is so strange. Anyway. Kamala Harris is trying to stay away from reporters. no press conference. She does not want to answer questions. She doesn't want people to ask her questions. She doesn't want to face the media. She's trying to stay away. Okay? She's trying to stay away from questions because obviously, if she does a press conference, then somebody from the, you know, the reporters will ask her, hey, Kamala, you're the border czar. What did you do about the border crisis? And then Kamala is going to be like, you know, she's going to laugh probably, but she's not going to have an answer. And that's why she's avoiding the whole situation altogether. She does not want to face the press. Okay? She doesn't want to face the press. Let me pause here for a second. 619 votes already, my friends. The question is, do you think that Kamala Harris will do a press conference before Election Day 2024? 619 votes, 64% said no. If you have not voted already, please do so. I would appreciate that. And also, if you are here for the first time and you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. I would really appreciate that. By the way, if I get 26 more subscribers, I will reach a nice milestone of 4,300 subscribers total. Can I get 26 more subscribers? Is that possible? There are more than 130 people watching right now. Are there 26 people who would hit the subscribe button? 26 people, my friends. Hit the subscribe. And now 24 people. Subscribe and help me reach the 4,300 subscriber milestone. That would be so awesome. And also, 118 likes tonight. Let's get it to 150. Please give me more likes. Can I get 32 more likes? That would be so awesome. So far tonight, more than 14,000 people have tuned in. More than 14,000 viewers. That is so wonderful. With your support, I'm able to reach more people. I'm going to pause for a little bit. I have more to discuss, so don't go anywhere. I have not talked about Obama yet. Yes, you are correct. I'm going to be talking about Obama, Barack Obama. What am I going to say about Obama? Please wait. I'll get there in just a little bit. But before that, I'm going to take a small break. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to get up and walk away from here. I'm not going to the other room. I'm still going to be in front of the camera, but I'm going to turn my face so I can look at the computer screen so that I can read your comments. That's what I'm going to do. Here's my setup. I've got this nice desk. Okay. I've got the cell phone right in front of me because I use my cell phone for the live streams. And then I've got my laptop right here. You can see it. See, I've got my laptop right here. This is where I read the comments, because it's a slightly bigger. I mean, it's a pretty small laptop. By the way, I love this laptop. I got it back in, I think, 2021, so it's been like 3 years. But you know, really excellent laptop, great service, great technology. So I'm reading the comments on this screen. Okay, so that's why I'm going to turn my face and read some comments. So Angie Mitchell. Okay, let's see. Fallway Back is writing comments. Let's see. Let me see what Fallway Back is doing. Fallway Back, please stop being unkind. Okay. Please stop being unkind and stop repeating your comment, Fallway Back. Norton is here. Norton, thank you for your kind comment. Norton writes, toss it for president. Thank you so very much for your support. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to read some of your comments. Kids Fund writes, one of the smarter YouTubers for Trump. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Trump 2024, my friends. All right. Angie Mitchell, thank you for always supporting. The Storm writes, liked and subbed. Thank you so much. Ulrich is a Harris supporter. Ulrich, as I said, Harris supporters, if you vote for Harris, you're voting for higher inflation. Do you want to vote for higher inflation? Do you want to vote for higher gas prices? If that's what you want, then Harris is your candidate, okay? Claudia Greenwood writes, always enjoy being here. Thank you, Claudia. Thank you. All right, let's see. William Miller writes, Virginia for Trump. Thank you. Awesome. Barbecue Pitmaster is here. Barbecue Pitmaster has an awesome comment. Barbecue Pitmaster writes, thank you. Barbecue Pitmaster writes, toss it for cabinet position 2024. Oh my God. Thank you so very much. I really don't know what to say. Sometimes I am speechless, but I am so blessed to have so much of love and support and encouragement. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Barbecue Pitmaster, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so my friends, Biden showed up in the press briefing room, and the fact that he showed up in the press briefing room is actually going to increase pressure on Kamala Harris to do a press conference. This is what is going to happen. This is what is going to happen, because now a lot of people are going to be loudly saying that, hey, Biden showed up in the press briefing room, okay, and he's the outgoing person, right? Because once this term ends, Biden is, after his current term ends, he's not going to be the president. He's retiring, right? He's probably going to go to Delaware and relax, hang out on a beach, eat ice cream and all that, do whatever he wants. But in spite of being the outgoing president, he showed up in the press briefing room. And so the pressure is going to increase on Kamala Harris to do a press conference. Kamala Harris. People are going to be saying, Kamala, come on, Kamala. When are you going to do a press conference? Kamala, come on. Okay? That's what a lot of people are going to say to Kamala Harris. Okay? They're going to say, come on, Kamala, do a press conference. But I'm pretty sure that she will do her best to stay away from reporters' questions. She's going to do her best to stay away from doing a press conference. She does not want to do a press conference. She doesn't want to do a press conference. So no matter how much people say, Kamala, come on, Kamala, when are you going to do a press conference? The press is waiting for you. They got a whole bunch of questions about your role as the border czar. So when are you going to do a conference? And Kamala is going to be like, and she's going to walk away. She does not want to do a press conference. It is very, very obvious. Okay? Very, very obvious that it's not, it's not something that Kamala Harris wants to do. All right? She does not want to do a press conference. If she does a press conference, I want Peter Doocy of Fox News. I want to see Peter Doocy ask Kamala Harris questions. In fact, here's what I think. Kamala Harris actually should do a sit-down interview with Peter Doocy. That would be awesome. Peter Doocy, or maybe even better, Like, okay, would you like to see Kamala Harris do a sit-down interview with Sean Hannity? How about that? How about that? Sean Hannity interviewing Kamala Harris. Would you want to see that? Who would you like to see interview Harris? Sean Hannity, Greg Gutfeld. Greg Gutfeld. You want Sean Hannity or Greg Gutfeld? Oh, Blue Jerry writes, no, I want Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker, not Chris Tucker. Do you mean Tucker Carlson? I know who Chris Tucker is. How about Tucker Carlson? Barbecue Pitmaster writes Tucker Carlson. Yeah, that would be awesome. Oh my God. That would be awesome. Hey, I got another idea. Wait. So we talked about Sean Hannity. We talked about Tucker Carlson. We talked about Greg Gutfeld. I mentioned Peter Doocy too. How about Judge Jeanine? How about Judge Jeanine? What would you say about that, Judge Jeanine? Do you like that idea? Judge Jeanine interviewing Kamala. Would you like to see that? Pamela writes, I love JJ. Judge Jeanine. Angie writes 100%. Wow. That's awesome. Oh, Jennifer writes Candace Owens. Okay. All right. The Journey to Justice writes, yes, Judge J. I think it'd be awesome if Judge Jeanine interviews Kamala Harris. That is an interview I want to watch. Is that going to happen? Probably not. Because you know what? Kamala Harris is not going to sit down. If I were to make a guess, I would say she's not going to sit down for an interview with Judge Jeanine. Not even Tucker, not even Sean. And, you know, I think the closest we can get would be if Kamala Harris does a press conference and Peter Doocy gets to ask questions. I think that'll be pretty cool, right? Let's see. I want to see your comments. I want to see your comments, and I have more to talk about, so don't go anywhere. As I said, I'm going to be talking about Obama. So don't go anywhere, friends. Don't go anywhere. Stay here. Write your comments. By the way, would you give me 17 more subscriptions? Are there 17 people out there who are watching who have not subscribed yet? Would you please subscribe? Because if you do, I'll be able to get to 4,300 subscriptions. Would you do that? 17. Help me reach a nice milestone. All right. Hold on, friends. I'm going to read some comments. Okay. All right. William is still here. William writes, I'm still... Oh, William is referring to I'm still here, Amanda. Okay. All right. Barbecue Pitmaster has a good idea. You know, Bret Baier and Kamala Harris. You know, I think that's pretty reasonable, okay? Barbecue Pitmaster, I think I like your idea because Bret Baier, I think he's always very fair. I mean, really. He's very fair. Obviously, we know Sean Hannity. You know, we understand his political leaning. We understand politically which way Tucker Carlson leans. You know, Greg Gutfeld, we understand. But I think Bret Baier, he does a fine job. He does a fine job of, you know, conducting interviews, asking questions. I think it would be very reasonable to say that, as Barbecue Pitmaster writes, he's very professional. Absolutely. Bret Baier is very professional. And so I think it'll be very nice if Bret Baier can interview Kamala Harris. Okay. So keeping my humor aside, this is like, actually, seriously, I would say this should happen. This should happen. Kamala Harris, I don't think she's going to agree to it, but I think if she sits down with Bret Baier, I think it'll be a nice interview. Okay. Obviously, Kamala Harris will, try not to answer or dodge questions or, blame Trump and not admit her failures. We have some idea about what Kamala Harris might say, but still, I think Bret Baier will be able to conduct the interview in a fair fashion, in a fair manner. Angie Mitchell writes, Joe Rogan. That'd be awesome. Will Kamala want to sit down with Joe Rogan? I don't know. Would Joe Rogan want to have Kamala Harris on the show? I don't know. Okay, so really, no idea. No idea. Okay, now let me talk about the fact that in spite of being a very poor presidential candidate, Kamala Harris is still going to get some help from her fellow Democrat Barack Obama. Okay? So Barack Obama reportedly will campaign for Kamala Harris. Barack Obama reportedly will be out on the campaign trail to support Kamala Harris. Reportedly, Obama will campaign for Kamala Harris in battleground states. What are the battleground states? Do you know? Can anyone tell me what the battleground states are? The battleground states are Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Georgia, Arizona, and also North Carolina, some people are saying. Okay, let me see some comments here. Yeah, Journey to Justice wrote Wisconsin. Obviously, that's a battleground state. Okay, so reportedly, Obama will campaign for Kamala in battleground states. Reportedly, on Thursday, Obama will be campaigning in Pennsylvania. Anyone from Pennsylvania here watching my video? Jet, are you are from Pennsylvania, Jet, right? I see Jet is here. Jet, I always appreciate you tuning in and supporting my channel. But Jet, let me ask you, you are from Pennsylvania, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to wait for Jet to respond. But Obama will reportedly campaign in Pennsylvania. And I have said this before. I've said this before, that Pennsylvania is going to be the biggest prize on election night. It's going to be the biggest prize on election night. The Democrats want to win Pennsylvania, but I think that Trump will win Pennsylvania. Do you think that Trump will win Pennsylvania? If you think so, write Trump will win Pennsylvania or Trump will win PA. Let me know. William writes, Ohio is the biggest. No, I understand, William, Ohio is big, but I'm talking about the biggest prize among the battleground states. So Ohio is very likely going to, is going to go for Trump. Okay? And that's why I did not mention Ohio, okay? All right, Johnny writes Trump will win PA. Amanda writes Trump PA. Claudia Greenwood writes Trump, PA, PA meaning Pennsylvania. Owen Williams writes Trump will win. The Journey to Justice writes Trump for PA. Awesome. William Miller writes Trump, PA. Thank you so very much. Swag writes, Swag is asking me a question. Did Trump lose in 2020, Tassif? Okay, you want to hear my answer? Swag is asking me the question, did Trump lose in 2020, Tassif? I will tell you, Swag, Trump is my president. Okay? Trump is my president. Okay? And listen, Swag is asking me, did Trump lose in 2020? Here, Trump 2020. You see that? I've never shown you this. This is always over here. This is always over here at my desk, always. Okay? Trump in 2020, after watching what happened in 2020, I will tell you one thing. Trump is my president. Okay? Trump is my president. I did answer the question. Trump is my president. Somehow, Biden managed to get the title, the official title. He managed to get the title. But Trump is my president. Okay? Did I answer that? Swag? You're repeating the question. I answered it. Trump is my president. You want to talk about 2020? This is 2020. You see that? I always have this. I've never shown this on camera, but I always have this. Okay? And you know what's going to happen on election night 2024? It's going to be Trump 2024. Trump's going to win. Trump's going to win. Fall way back. Trump's going to win. Sal, Trump's going to win. Okay? All right. Listen, it's now time to show support for Trump. That's why all my friends write Trump 2024. We do it at least once during a live stream. And now is the time. Trump 2024. Write it. Tell all those people who support Harris, tell them you support Trump. Freedom-loving Americans support Trump. I see a lot of Trump 2024. William Miller writes America. Angie writes Trump Vance. Awesome. Charlene writes Trump Vance 2024. Awesome. Okay. Kids Fund writes people need to be united and vote Trump. Claudia Greenwood writes Trump 2024. Owen Williams writes Trump 2024. Joshua writes Trump 2024. Mega 2024. Pamela Perry writes Trump 2024. Beast Mode writes Trump 2024. William Twilly writes Trump 2024. That is so awesome. That is so awesome. Overwhelming support. Now you understand. This is what is going to happen on election night. It'll be Trump 2024. My friends, another request to all those who have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. I would appreciate that. Help me reach 4,300 subscriber milestone. You can do that if you want. So I know that, as I said, Obama will campaign for Kamala Harris in Pennsylvania, and I keep saying that Pennsylvania is the biggest prize for election night. Do you think that if Obama campaigns for Kamala Harris, it's going to help Kamala Harris? Do you think it's going to help her? Or do you think it's not going to make a difference? Let's see. Let's see what people say. Johnny writes no. All right. I'm reading your comments, friends. Hold on. Okay. So if Obama campaigns for Kamala Harris, which I think he's going to do based on the reports, is that going to help Harris? Obama campaigning for Harris, is that going to help Harris? That's the question. Somebody asked me to repeat the question. Let's see. Barbecue Pitmaster writes a little maybe. Kids Fun writes barely. Okay. Claudia Greenwood's right now. I think that Obama campaigning for Harris is actually not going to help Harris. Okay? I think it just won't make a difference. It just won't at this point. Now, I do understand that among Democrat voters, Obama has a strong image, and when the Democrat voters, they see Obama coming out and campaigning, they gotta get all excited. But now it's not going to make a difference. You know why? Because it's all about the wallet. It's about the bank account. People have seen how their wallets have been affected, how much they have lost financially since Biden-Harris administration came to power. People are suffering. Excuse me. I need some more caffeine. Sorry. People are suffering because they have lost a lot of money because of inflation. Inflation reduces the value of money. So when inflation goes up, the value of money falls, and that's why people are hurt. People's finances are hurt. And so, my friends, it's not going to make a difference. The fact that Obama is going to be out campaigning for Kamala, not going to have an impact, because people are sick and tired of inflation. People are sick and tired of border crisis. The American voters are sick and tired of rising crimes, and the American people are sick and tired of seeing, different military conflicts and unrest in different parts of the world. And so we need a strong president, and the people understand that it is time to vote for Trump 2024. All right. I'm reading your comments. Hold on. Wow, 14,900, more than 14,900 viewers tonight. Awesome. Altogether so far. Okay. So yeah, we're going to have to wait and see what happens when the week starts, when Obama is out campaigning for Kamala. What is he going to say? I mean, really, if Obama wants to campaign for Kamala, he's going to have to find a way to defend inflation. I mean, what is Obama going to say? Is he hold on. Is he going to say that inflation is good? Is he going to say that higher gas prices is good? Is he going to say that border crisis is good? Because, the only people who will be voting for Kamala Harris are those who love inflation, those who love border crisis, and those who love, high gas prices. So a viewer named Save Yourself wrote, "Are you scared Trump will deport you?" You know what? You probably missed the start of my live stream. Trump will not deport me because I'm a legal immigrant. I'm a naturalized US citizen. And actually, on Tuesday, I was invited to do the Pledge of Allegiance at Donald Trump's event in Wisconsin. And so Donald Trump's team invited me to do the Pledge of Allegiance. So, yeah, you are wrong when you say Trump is going to deport me. And naturalized citizens are not deported because they are naturalized citizens, okay? Legal immigrants are not deported. Illegal immigrants are deported. And that is what Trump is going to do. And I hope he does that. I hope Trump comes to office day one and he says, I am going to deport the illegal immigrants. Barbecue Pitmaster, thank you so much for your support. Pamela, thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Wow, 123 likes on this video tonight. That is so awesome. We are past 1 hour 40 minutes. This is so great. I appreciate that. You know, each and every like, each and every thumbs up means so much to me. Thank you. Thank you, my friends. Thank you for continuing to support this channel. I appreciate that. Hold on. If I could get 17 more subscriptions, that'd be great. I would reach 4,300. That'd be a nice milestone. So, you know, Wisconsin is a battleground state, and I think because Obama is reportedly soon going to campaign for Kamala Harris, I think Obama will also make a trip to Wisconsin. Okay? Yeah. But you know what? The people of Wisconsin, they are sick and tired of Biden-Harris. Absolutely they are. You know, the people I talk to, and I talk to a lot of people every day, the people I talk to, they don't like high gas prices. They want energy independence. They miss Donald Trump. They want Trump back in the White House. They want Trump back in the Oval Office. By the way, did you see Trump is scheduled to do a campaign event in Butler, Pennsylvania? So, you know, that's something that we are going to have to, you know, wait for. Butler, Pennsylvania. This is the place where there was an assassination attempt on Trump back in July. And so Donald Trump is going to be returning to Butler, Pennsylvania for a campaign event. And so this is something that you know, we're going to have to watch. And, you know, that's going to be on Saturday. By the way, it's already Saturday here in the Central Time Zone. Okay, it's already October 5th in the Central Time Zone, and obviously in the Eastern Time Zone, it's October 5th also. So today, Trump is going to be doing a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, which I think is going to be wonderful. You know, obviously the people of Pennsylvania love Trump, and I am hoping and praying that Trump wins Pennsylvania. He wins Pennsylvania this election. That would be great. Okay. Hold on, I'm going to read some comments. Claudia writes, we enjoy it here. If you don't, you may leave. Absolutely. Anyone who doesn't like my live stream, you know, you can either stay and hopefully my arguments and the points that I'm making will change your mind. But if you hate this live stream, you know, you can feel free to exit. You always can. That's an option. Okay. And if you still want to stay and listen to what I have to say, even if you disagree with me, you can stay, but be nice to the others, okay? Don't use harsh language or unkind words. Be nice to everyone. we can disagree and we can still get along. It is possible. Okay, it does happen. I'm telling truth and I'm spreading correct information and accurate information. Okay. All right. So, my friends, let me look at the live the live poll that I have going on. The question is, do you think that Kamala Harris will do a press conference before Election Day 2024? More than 654 people have voted. I'm going to be wrapping up the poll question soon. So if you want to get your votes in, please do so. I'm going to end the poll here. So if you have not voted, please do so, my friends. Angie writes, TOSIF, truth, freedom, prosperity. Thank you. Okay, let me end the poll, my friends. Okay, I'm ending the poll and I'm going to report to you the results. Give me just 1 second. Okay. The question is, do you think Kamala Harris will do a press conference before Election Day 2024? There were 654 votes, and there were 35% said yes, 64% said no. Okay, so I also say no. The question was, do you think that Kamala Harris will do a press conference before Election Day 2024? Out of the 654 people who voted, 64% said no. 64% of the people said no. They don't think that Kamala Harris will do a press conference before Election Day. Yeah, I also think that she's not going to do a press conference. If she has not done a press conference so far, she's not going to do one before Election Day. So that is my guess. So I just wanted to share that information with you, my friends. So we just have to wait and see what Obama does, how strongly he campaigns for Kamala, and what impact that would have. Okay, I don't think it's going to have much impact because the people are sick and tired. The American people are sick and tired of the Biden-Harris administration. So no matter how much Obama says, hey, you know what, you got to go vote Kamala, it's not going to work. It is not going to work. The people are sick and tired of the Biden-Harris administration, and the people will reject Kamala Harris, and they are not going to give Kamala Harris the promotion that she wants. All right? That's what I believe. So Obama can campaign all day. Does not matter. Does not matter. It's not going to help Kamala. John is here. Hello, John. Thank you for being here. My friends, that's all that I have for tonight. We are 1 hour 48 minutes into the live stream. 125 likes so far. I appreciate you all being here and supporting my channel. I do plan to do a live stream on Saturday night. So, this live stream I started on Friday night and now it's early Saturday morning. But I will do a live stream Saturday night at 11 p.m. Central Time. So that's my plan. That's my goal. So if you, I encourage you all to tune in and please subscribe and stay connected. Okay. If you want to help my channel, please subscribe. That would be great. And this channel is not just me speaking to my viewers, but that this is a community where you all have a voice. You can express your thoughts, your opinions, you can ask questions, and I do my best to respond to your questions and your comments. Okay. So, my friends, with that, I'm going to end this live stream. I appreciate you all for being here. Robert Brown writes, subscribe to your channel. Thank you so much, Robert Brown. Lots of viewers came here today. Angie Mitchell, Barbecue Pitmaster, Claudia Greenwood, Jet, John, and so many others. Michael Brown was here, Barbecue Pitmaster. I think I already mentioned. So many viewers. Amanda, and everyone else. You know, if I'm missing your name, I'm sorry. Beast Mode is here. Thank you all. William Miller is here. Thank you so very much. Thank you. I appreciate your support. My friends, I'm going to end this live stream. I will try to get some rest. And, I will be back. I will be back Saturday night, 11 p.m. Central Time. So before I go, can we do this again? Let's write Trump 2024. Can we do this again? Pamela, thank you so much. Can we do this again? Can we write Trump 2024 before I end the live stream? That would be so awesome. Kids Fund writes, you're the best, Hasif. Thank you. Thank you. So, all right. Trump 2024. Claudia writes Trump 2024. Beast Mode writes, we'll see you tomorrow night, bro. Thank you so much. Save Yourself supports Harris. That's okay. Some Harris supporters here. That's fine. Owen Williams writes Trump 2024. Angie Mitchell, thank you so much for your support. Angie, God bless you too. Thank you, Angie. Beast Mode writes Trump 2024. William Miller writes Trump 2024. Johnny Milner writes Trump 2024. Pamela Perry writes Trump 2024. Overwhelming support. Barbecue Pitmaster writes Trump 2024. And Heidi, thank you so much, Heidi, for being here. Jet writes Trump 2024. Heidi writes another informative and interesting live stream. Thank you, Trump 2024. Thank you so much, my friends. Thank you so very much. I'm grateful for your support. And this is the reason why I will continue to do live streams. Thank you. I will continue to do live streams because this is a community, and I feel so wonderful when I see this community growing, and I feel so great when I see that you're commenting and you're asking questions and leaving comments. Thank you so very much. Let's continue to exercise our freedom of speech. I believe in freedom of speech. Let's continue to exercise our freedom of speech. Let's continue to speak what's on our mind. Let's continue to discuss the issues that matter. And my friends, this is going to be the most important election of our lifetime. We have to save our country. We have to protect our freedom. We have to make America great again. So vote Trump 2024, my friends, Trump 2024. A viewer is writing, who are you and what are your credentials? Okay, so before I leave, I'm just going to say, visit my website, tausifanam.net. You will get information about me, who I am, my credentials, and my accomplishments, and my ongoing work. So tausifanam.net. Visit my website. Thank you so very much, my friends. Have a wonderful night, and I will be back again soon. Saturday night, 11 p.m. Central Time. I'll be back. Trump 2024. Make America great again. Thank you, my friends. Have a good night. Bye-bye.